And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Texas Rangers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Randy Vasquez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double to start the game.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. And you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Runner at second, nobody out. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
In the dirt. In the air out towards right center. Tatis after it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Here is Marcus Semien. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. Semien waits. Good job to fight that one off. 1 away with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Adolis Garcia will hit next. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Smith on third with 2 out. Base hit and a run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
And the right-hander deals. He goes down looking. Back here in San Diego, our starter in this one, Kumar Rocker. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2 the count.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Batting second, the center
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. High fly ball, right field. Garcia sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Manny Machado. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Good
One
fastball
ball,
going
2
early
strikes.
until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jonah Heim. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. To third. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Billy McKinney at the plate.
McKinney.
That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And now the count is even. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here at Petco Park, bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one catches the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out, base is empty.
2-2 the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Here's a 1-1. Just missed. Swings and misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in there. Just beat the tag. It's a double. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. That is the inning. And we're back.
Leading
And
off
here
for the
is
Rangers,
Ezekiel
the third baseman,
Duran.
Ezekiel Duran.
Next pitch
Yep,
is
that ball went
outside.
out.
I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers.
ball three.
NLDS Game 4 here in
3 balls,
22
1 strike.
when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It gets down, base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now here is Josh Smith. Next offering is in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Here's Corey Seager. And delivers outside. Man at first, 1 away. That one fouled off, 2-2. Out towards left center. Merrill flying after this one. And he'll play it on a bounce. To third. Not in time. He's safe.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. That one way outside. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Martin Maldonado up to hit. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Back here in San Diego, on to the 4th. And stepping in is the speedy Alejandro Ozuna. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one ripped left field. Way back there. And that one is gone. His second home run of the series. It's 2-0. And the batter now, Jonah Heim. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side, Cronenworth slings to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Inside,
Nope,
almost
inside,
got him.
Hey, 2.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Backed off the plate that time. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Maldonado to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back here at Petco Park, bottom 4, now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Merrill. The 1-1. That's down and in.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Well struck, right field. Bangs off the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
A little bit high, and the count is 3-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Just misses there. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. And 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, left fielder
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Adrian Morejon.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Ezekiel Duran getting ready to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Josh Smith now at the plate.
Smith.
Up the middle. Nice stop. The feed for 1. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Here comes Corey Seager. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Chopped left side. And that one handled. And that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Jose Iglesias. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
1 down, base is empty. 2-2 now. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Jack Leiter.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Martin Maldonado, the next up for the Padres. Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one not close. And it's 2-2. Curve in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Back to the top of the lineup, Fernando Tatis Jr., the next to hit. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's Marcus Semien. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Up the middle. Cronenworth throws on to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Alejandro Ozuna. Fastball for a strike.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in San Diego, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That one close, ruled a ball, and that's ball 2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 strike.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now Machado up here. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Ground ball left side could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And that drops in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Now pitching for the
Ron
Padres,
Marinaccio gets handed the rock out of the pen. This is his first appearance of the season.
Marinaccio.
Here's the catcher to
Leading off for
hit,
the
Jonah
Rangers,
Heim.
The catcher, Jonah Heim.
Pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Now one away. So next to hit for Texas, Jake Berger. One down, base is empty. Up and in, and a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Billy McKinney. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
That's down.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's to third. Iglesias fires over to first. Rangers go down in order.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rangers.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jacob Webb.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Padres, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Next offering upstairs. Next offering misses down and away. Fastball in for a strike, and the count's full.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
In the air, right field. Garcia heads after it. Reaching for it and brings it in. So up next, Gavin Sheets.
Up next for the Padres.
The Rangers holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, center field, Ozuna. They got it for out number 2. Jose Iglesias will hit next.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1.
2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Tosses to first, and that is that.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Padres,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yuki Matsui.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Here's the third baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Saying you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That one finds the zone, and it's 3-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Bogaerts with the throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The bat, number 8.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers.
Smith.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Corey Seager. The shortstop
Inside,
takes the
ball
ball. And that's
Ball 3.
downstairs and outside. Right through there for a strike.
Whistle.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away. So digging in,
Now
Martin
batting, the
Maldonado.
catcher, Martin.
Base is empty, 1 away.
Maldonado.
Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
Now
the
it's
right
Fernando
fielder,
Tatis Jr.
Tatis.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one well upstairs, and it's 2-2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Inside
Take the
ball
base, ball
4,
4.
and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, that's a...
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Luke
Now
Jackson.
pitching for
And
the
we all know
Rangers,
about his slider. It's just
Number
filthy, man. And
77.
one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's
Jackson.
very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the youngster Jackson Merrill at the plate.
You know what I love about this kid? Nothing seems to scare him.
That's right.
He made quite an impact as a rookie, delivering in key spots over and over again. Merrill even became the youngest Padres player to hit a home run in a postseason game.
That one the other way. Tosses to first.
Got him.
Inning over. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Steven
Now pitching
Kolick.
for the Padres,
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's
Number
been
32.
fantastic against him this year. His
Defense.
numbers in those matchups are very good.
Marcus
leading off
Semien
for the
stepping in for the
second
Rangers.
baseman, Marcus Semien.
And
2-1.
downstairs. Hit softly on the ground to third. Iglesias
He's
fires
out.
over to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Adolis Garcia digs in now. Now one
Ball
missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And
got
that
a full
skips
count.
into dirt. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. And now Alejandro Ozuna. Swings through that one out in front that time.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Petco Park. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now it's Manny Machado.
Machado.
The 1-1. And Manny gets a piece. And that one ripped into right. And foul ball. Got him looking. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Luis Ariz stands in.
Luis Ariz.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Bogarts now. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to Seager.
He's out.
The double play ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and